Last week we had She Hulk episode one of the first season, and man, that was massively disappointing. Now, I never read the Sensational She Hulk, which I guess this is more what it's based on. I read the Savage She Hulk back in the day, so I don't know about her breaking the fourth wall and her having that humor. And, you know, I was actually kind of hoping this would be a fun show because I like the actress from who played in Orphan Black. I know she has a lot of range and she can do a lot of characters. So that kind of was my only motivation for watching this. Unfortunately, the episode really just for 30 minutes, it just really does not make a whole lot of sense. So you have Bruce Banner who's in human form. He put on some kind of device to heal his arm, and it reverted him back to human form for, I guess, reasons. So this doesn't take place too long, I guess, after Endgame. You have a spaceship that comes down right in front of them that causes Jennifer to wreck her car. Reasons behind it is like Bruce is like sending us a message or something. I'm like, then why did they make sure you were dead or something? I don't know. And in the original comic, she got a blood transfusion from him. Well, in this case, she has some genetic similarities, I guess, to her cousin. That's why she, when his blood gets on her, which was established in the Incredible Hulk, could happen, but now it's a permanent thing for her. Now she can pretty much change how she, going from that to She Hulk uh, pretty quick, and it doesn't really require her to have emotions. I think that has more to do with the fact that he's Smart Hulk now. And she kind of gives him shit about that. I mean, they get into a fight, and it wasn't as bad as the trailer, but still, it was kind of cringeworthy where she's like, I handle anger infinitely better than you do because I get catcalled. I'm thinking, who the fuck catcalls you in 2025? I mean, really, I'm sorry, but that just seems like something that has been out of fashion for quite some time. And then she's like, when an incompetent man tells me, she talks about the expertise, how good a lawyer she is, basically. And I'm thinking, well, that was a lawyer who said that to you. And, lawyers do have egos and they do want to win a case. So I don't know. And I've seen lawyers talk, and trust me, they got some egos like a motherfucker. And for her to say she handles her anger infinitely better was just kind of silly. He's trying to work with her, and it's like, oh, no, skip to this, skip to this, skip to this. It's kind of like, okay, not much of an origin, but fine. And then really the ending is what kind of cracked me up because you had the defense doing their closing argument, and then I guess the prosecution doing theirs. I thought it was the other way around, but I could have been completely wrong. And this supervillain just breaks through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man. Why, I have no clue. I mean, there's really nothing that explains why she did that. And then She-Hulk just basically punches her, knocks her out. She's like, I want to give my I'll give my closing argument now. After she's turned into She-Hulk and ripped up her suit a little bit. And I don't understand why her hair is long and kind of wavy, and then when she goes to human form, it goes straight to like this, for lack of a better term, frizzy, curly. Uh, I don't know. I don't know why her hair even grows longer. That seems kind of strange, but like I said, it was 30 minutes long. It It's a good thing it was only 30 minutes long because it was kind of boring. And the humor just wasn't there. It seemed like they were just trying to push men being sexist, men thinking they're better than everybody else, than women, whatever. It just seemed like that's what they were going for. This would have probably worked better in the 80s and 90s, things like that, but I really don't see how this works in 2022 anymore. It just really doesn't. It doesn't seem to fit the times. Anyway, that's my thoughts on She Hulk episode 1.